11 p.m. 31st of March 2025. So a couple hours ago, a friend texted me and she was like, are you doing something Thursday? And I was like, no. And she said, well, then you're going with me to to a piercing salon because like we can hang out afterwards, and she just didn't want to go alone. And I'm up for it because I wanted to hang out anyways. But now I looked at my calendar and I realized that I have something else on Thursday, but I already agreed to go with her. And I just texted her that like I can't, and she hasn't replied yet. But like, whenever something like this happens with anyone, I'm like so extremely embarrassed and guilty about it, even though it's not that big of a deal theoretically. That I just feel like ghosting the person and just never speaking to them again because I'm so embarrassed that I feel like their perception of me is going to change, and now they're gonna hate me, and they won't trust me anymore, and they won't like me anymore, and they don't want me in their life anymore, and like they'll never look at me the same because I did something wrong. And it's really unfortunate, and makes me really sad because like the thing that I actually have to go to on Thursday is like a preparation class, I guess, for the school ball, like the prom, I guess, because I'm graduating this year. And I never actually wanted to go there, and the reason I'm going to the prom in the first place is because I was people pleasing. I didn't want to go, and this girl, who I liked at the time, she wanted for us to go together, but I didn't even want to go with her. And then I was kind of, I wouldn't say manipulated, but like nobody manipulated me per se, but like I didn't want to create any conflict or like negative emotions in me or her or another person that was involved because she was asking someone else out just because I wouldn't ask her out. And he didn't want to go either, and he's not going. And yeah, I ended up asking her out even though I didn't want to go. Just because I didn't want to create any tension, which is extremely, extremely fucking stupid. And I don't know why I'm like this. Like, I always feel really, really guilty for minor things, and I always blame myself for everything, and I always want to apologize for everything, and whenever I make a minor mistake or like offend someone who I'm emotionally attached to in any way, that starts really weighing me down and eventually destroys the relationship because I always feel like the person already hates me and is already tired of me, even though most of the time they aren't. Yeah. But aside from this, well, today is the last day of March, and I only have like a week more of school until, and after that I'll only have to go to the classes where I'm doing the finals in. And yeah, I'm finishing school. I'm not particularly sad or happy about it, to be honest. Yeah, I just feel like it's already done at this point because, this last week is not gonna change anything pretty much. Mm. And then I have a month to get myself in order and study and prepare for the exam. And, I plan on doing other things as well. I'm gonna make this month, like April, I'm gonna try to make it as productive as possible. I'm gonna start reading and working out again because I have stopped doing that, and my health and my physical shape have gone down, and my mental health. Well, actually, my mental health is improving ever since I started this diary, but it's not the best still. And I'm just gonna study for school, prepare for the exams, read a lot, work out, and study creative things that I want to study as well. Well, as I've said before in previous diaries, I'll do that in the summer mostly, but I want to start now because, I don't want to lose time. And to be fair, it's not like I'm not gonna have time because I'm gonna be preparing for the exams, let's say 5-6 hours a day. Even if I do that, which is probably unlikely, I still have half a day, to train and read and learn music theory and programming and maybe get back into drawing and all this stuff. But yeah, that's all for today, and bye bye.